And it is our news just in. 4 more Sandf soldiers have been killed in ongoing fighting in the eastern parts of the Democratic Republic of Congo. This is, of course, over and above the 9 soldiers who we told had died at the weekend, bringing to 13 the death toll, at least from the Sandf. Let's make sense of this now. SABC News International Desk Editor Sophie Mukwena is with us here in studio. Great to see you as always, albeit under these circumstances. No doubt the latest development is going to add pressure on the Sandf to, at the very least, explain how they're hoping to bring a close, or at least close the gap, or let me rephrase that, how they're going to at least support some of the soldiers who are on the ground in the DRC.
Well, I think it's sad news that now we're adding 4 more soldiers. One died at the hospital after the soldier got injured during that standoff. But the other 3, it's fresh fighting. And we know even this morning, as you can see, we have those visuals coming from Goma, where on Friday and Saturday, that heavy fighting, the Friday fighting where we lost soldiers. And after that fighting, some were taken to hospitals where they got injured. But the South African National Defence Force putting a fight trying to repel the M23 rebels. They were able to do that, but there were casualties on both sides. At some point in time, then a white flag was hoisted. That white flag that was hoisted by the South African National Defence Force at that military base, it was because the 2 groups had agreed to cease fire temporarily so that M23 rebel can be able to take their soldiers, the fallen soldiers and those who were injured, so that they can be taken to the hospital. The South African Defence Force, on the other hand, also trying to communicate and be able to indicate the latest in terms of what was happening. Therefore, that white flag didn't mean South African National Defence Force surrendering or the troops surrendering, but in a war zone, there are moments where you agree that, okay, let's cease fire for an hour and you can take your injured soldiers, we can take our injured soldiers, take them to hospitals for treatment or the next medical center. And therefore, that was meant for that. But fighting is continuing in Goma, a majority of Goma taken by M23 rebels. The DRC forces is fighting back. We know that the South African troops are now at their military base. I think a decision, that's